Holy Go, 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 go.
We will show you some of the creepiest things ever caught on GoPro cameras that will make you leave the lights on for tonight. You won't believe it until you watch till the end.
Oh my god!
Biking on the mountain. Many people attach their GoPro to their bikes to capture the whole endeavor. This young man was bicycling on a mountain when along the way he saw something strange. He encountered a large, furry animal with big horns who could easily ambush him. It turned out to be a yak. Well, they're not that dangerous, but if they've lived in the wild for the most part of their lives, they can turn aggressive. Both the man and the yak kept staring at each other for a while, but then went their separate ways. This sure was one creepy encounter. The Lost GoPro. A YouTuber who had a channel named More Bad Ideas claimed to discover a lost GoPro camera during a hike. He tried to deduce the footage from the camera. He was expecting something casual, but what he stumbled upon shocked him. There were some videos about some sort of satanic ritual. He uploaded the videos to his YouTube channel and faced quite a backlash as his viewers thought that the videos were cursed. I'm not gonna lie, they were some pretty creepy clips. The missing car. Now, this is a perfect example of a discovery made by pure accident. A teenager, Max Marenka, was snorkeling in Lake Griffin with a GoPro camera when he noticed something peculiar under the water. Later, he showed the footage to his mom, and it appeared that what he saw was a drowned car. He alerted the authorities, and they discovered something pretty creepy and shocking. The authorities pulled up the vehicle, and it was revealed that the car belonged to a woman, Janet Ferris, 69, who went missing in 1992. The family finally got to know what happened to Janet. So it turned out that a teenager solved a creepy mystery with his GoPro. Subway surfers. A YouTuber named Brian Garcia was hanging out with his friend, and they decided to go into a railway tunnel near Los Angeles. They went inside it and wanted to explore the other end of the tunnel. Their journey, however, was interrupted by a train coming from the other end. The two of them started rushing to the other end of the tunnel. You can see how fast and desperately they run to the other end. They were just in the nick of time and safely managed to come out of it. Thankfully, their GoPro managed to record everything. The scene looks straight out of an action film. White shark encounter. This video will make your heart beat very quickly. A diver was diving in the cozy ocean of South Africa when he saw something that made him fear for his life. A great white shark can be seen heading towards the man. The shark, however, seems to be far busier to even bother and went away. The man, however, nearly had a heart attack from this encounter, and when he rushed out of the water, he kept screaming, "White! White!"
White! White!
His buddy pulled him out, and he said that the shark nearly ate him. Rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes are one of the most venomous snakes in the world. They can be pretty aggressive if disturbed or poked. This video was taken by a GoPro in Montana, the United States, in which you can see approximately more than 20 snakes coiling upon each other. The person making the video deliberately pokes them, and one snake even bites the camera. You can see its little liquid venom on the screen. This venture could have easily gotten out of hand, so please don't try it yourself anywhere. Bridge collapsing. Do bridges scare you? My messed up head always imagines the scenes from the Final Destination franchise. These French hikers were trekking in the Te Orawera National Park on the North Island on Lake Waikari Moana when the bridge they were passing through collapsed. It looks purely like a scene from an action movie, as the four friends nearly escaped death after falling down from the bridge. They managed to swim through the water and reach the shore with minor injuries. The creepy thing is that the bridge was designed to compensate for the weight of nearly 10 people, but it collapsed when only 4 were passing it. Skydiving at 12,000 feet goes wrong. A guy named Christopher was performing a skydiving attempt from the height of 12,000 feet. The guy had a near-death experience as he was hanging unconscious in the air throughout the whole endeavor. When he was at 9,000 feet, Christopher suddenly experienced a seizure and fell unconscious. He spent the whole 30 seconds in a freefall as his unconscious body was hanging midair. Luckily, his instructor managed to open his parachute in time and saved him from a gruesome death. Such a horrifying experience! Surviving a plane crash. It's so rare that a whole plane crash incident gets caught on a GoPro, but a flight that departed from Hawaii in 2015 and crashed on its way was recorded on a GoPro. After just 2 minutes into the flight, the engine suffered some malfunction and the pilots had to do an emergency landing. The whole scene was documented, and you can see how all the passengers are reacting in a calm demeanor. They pulled out their life safety jackets and the pilot landed the plane into the water. Everyone was safely rescued. The whole scene is utterly sinister and creepy, as in the end, the plane sank into the depths of the water. Stuck in a cave. The adventurer Bob Johnson and some of his friends went spelunking in an extensive cave system, the Lost John's Cave. Johnson, being a little curvy, got stuck in a small opening in the cave. Suddenly, the water level began to rise. After traveling for 3 hours, he was pretty exhausted and couldn't get out. However, after some effort, his pals managed to pull him out. But this incident didn't stop him as he continued to venture into the caverns. Spelunking is definitely not for me. My lazy ass gets claustrophobic even by thinking about enclosed spaces. The abandoned asylum. The team of a YouTube channel, The Proper People, decided to go to an abandoned asylum. This asylum was located in a very eerie and deserted place. Not gonna lie, the place looks extremely creepy and is probably home to dozens of ghosts. I say steer clear of places like these. But anyway, the group saw something truly disturbing. A shadow of a man flashing some sort of phone light can be clearly seen in the video. An abandoned sauna. 2 YouTube groups specially collaborated for this exploration. ET Explorers and More, and Exploring with Darknet. They went into the building. As they were inspecting, they stumbled upon a room marked as Ghost Room. They tried to open this alleged ghost room, but the door was locked from the inside. This really spooked the team, but somehow they managed to open it. After opening, they realized it was locked with the help of a rod, which meant that somebody was present there. They went behind the curtain, but were suddenly attacked by someone. It turned out that a creepy man was there. The explorers ran for their lives as the angry man was violently charging at them. Shotgun ball drop. Have you all seen Up, the movie in which a grumpy old man decides to fly his house in the air? Well, it seems that this guy took his inspiration from that. An athlete, Eric Rohner, attached a lawn chair with 90 weather balloons and flew to an approximate 8,000 feet above the ground. He used a shotgun to blow the balloons one by one so he could safely return to the ground. After blowing some balloons, he used a parachute to smoothly come down. Eric, why don't you love your life? See you next time.